Hi there, my name is Rob Chartrand. I'm the Program Coordinator for Christian Ministry at Briercrest College. I'm also the Director of Discipleship and part of the Executive Leadership Team. So at Briercrest, we take the task of educating disciples very seriously. We say that we are educating disciples to equip the church and to engage the world. For Briercrest, we understand that a disciple is somebody who's being spiritually formed into the image of Jesus. That's in the way that they think, in the way that they love, and the way that they live. We've also begun to think through what this looks like in each of our schools. How do we create environments that nurture spiritual formation in the academy and in the college as well as in the seminary? Because each school is actually unique, and this is a very complex challenge. After we understood our basic definition of a disciple, we felt that we needed even more clarity. So as we looked into the scriptures, we identified a number of key characteristics of a disciple, and we call these the 5 marks. They are image-bearing expressions that we think are essential for every disciple. One of these marks is surrender. The starting point of discipleship is in fact a surrendered heart, a life that's surrendered fully to Jesus in obedience and in dependence. We surrender to Christ just as He was fully surrendered to the will of the Father. Another mark is community. Our triune God is perfect, loving community stretched across eternity. Another mark is service. When we serve others, we are being image bearers of Jesus, who was the servant of servants. Another mark is mission, being faithful witnesses of God. God is both sent and sender. The Father sent the Son, the Father and the Son sent the Holy Spirit, and we, the church, are being sent by our triune God on mission into the world. The final mark is pursuit. Our God is knowable, and when we pursue God, just as Jesus modeled this for us, we are being image bearers. We do this through the spiritual practices: surrender, community, service, mission, and pursuit. As we think about spiritual formation, we can't overlook the significant role that academics plays in discipleship. At Briercrest, we highly value the role that the intellect plays in spiritual formation. So we've also been considering, what does spiritual formation look like in an academic institution? How do we do scholarship? How do we develop critical thinking skills? How do we engage the mind, which is the central part of spiritual formation and that process? So we're thinking about all of these things because it's important that students who attend Briercrest are educated as well as spiritually formed into the image of Jesus. These two things go hand in hand together. One of the unique features of Briercrest, especially in our college and academy, is that most of our students actually live in dorms. And it's sort of like a greenhouse where students can grow in immersive discipleship ecology. They go to chapel, they participate in co-curricular activities, they take part in small groups. They also get to rub shoulders with faculty and other mentors regularly. I have students dropping into my office every single day, and I absolutely love it. So we're starting to think through how we engage each of these specific environments to help grow the 5 marks in the lives of our students. This is how it works intentionally. We're becoming even more thoughtful, more intentional, because we really want our students to be spiritually formed into the image of Jesus. And so please join with us in this vision of educating disciples. Pray for our staff, our faculty, our students, that we might live surrendered lives and transformed lives. Get the word out about Briercrest, about our discipleship vision, and of course, send us your students. And if God puts it on your heart, I hope you'll contribute financially to this vision. I hope that you too will experience the joy of surrendering your heart to Christ and following Him in glad obedience. Anyway, thanks so much for listening.